Alright guys, today I'm going to be teaching I've Just Seen a Face by the Beatles, one of my favorites, and I learned it on guitar recently because I think it's more suited to the guitar because that's how it's played in when the Beatles did it, but also I tried the chords on piano and it just wasn't really working because it's kind of like a strumming song. You really want to be able to get into it. So I'm going to teach it on here, and the chords involved are adaptations of most of the chords. So I'm playing a G, there's a C involved, an E minor, and a D. And that's all the chords. Not in that order, but those are the chords that are in it. So they switch out the order. I'll play through it once, and then I will break it down and make it really easy. So you just keep. It's going to be really simple in this version. There's no bar chords, and you just keep 2 fingers on the top 2 strings. So anyway, I'll play through it and then I'll explain. Play through it again. Okay, so that was rough, I know, but it's really just the basic idea. It's really simple, and this guitar is kind of a little tingy, I'd say. It's kind of like high pitch, so it's not going to be. If you play this on a full-size guitar, this is also a junior-size guitar. If you notice, it's very small. So anyway, it'll sound good on there. So basically, you're just gonna have. I'm gonna bring this a little bit like this. All right, so you're gonna do a G chord. So I will just put the fingers on one by one. Pinky here on the 3rd fret, 4th finger on the 3rd fret as well, different string, and then you're going to do your 2nd finger next on the 2nd fret, and then middle finger on the 1st string, 3rd fret. That's a G. So there's that. And then for the rest of the song, you're leaving your pinky and your 4th finger on those notes. So just get comfortable with them there, because you can play a lot of songs with this progression as well. There's a lot of Taylor Swift songs. So anyway, alright, there's the G chord, and then the next chord. And I walk down and I hit the 2nd fret of the 1st string there, and go, and I hit it here. An E minor chord, but I'm adding in these 2 fingers, as I said. So it's same 2, and then on the 2nd and 3rd string, your 2nd finger on the 2nd string, and 3rd finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, both of those. So both of them are there. You just make sure you're. And then it goes to the C inversion that we're doing. So you're going to leave the 2 fingers as they are right there, and then you're going to add on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and then 2nd string, 3rd fret. As if you were doing a C chord, just instead of having those, you're doing the same that we're doing, just to make it kind of simple. And then the only other chord you need to know is the D inversion we're doing. D is usually played in standard triad form like that, but we're going to do on the first string, 2nd fret with your 1st finger, and then 4th string, 2nd fret with your middle finger there. Okay. Alright, so the order of them is the same way I just taught it. So the G to the E, E minor. timing can be a little tricky there because it's not full measures for each of them. It's kind of like a 1, 2, 3 sort of feel on the D to the G. So you're playing G. And strumming wise, what I'm doing is I'm using just my second finger and thumb together to hit. I don't use a pick, so if you do, it'll probably sound a little cleaner. But you just hit the first string and then the rest of them, sort of like just hitting the first one on the first go down, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. The last drum just 1, 2, 3. Alright, so that's that part. I'm going to play through it at full speed right now, so if you're kind of like learning it, you can just kind of like try to get along with this, and then we'll go on to the falling part. So this part is the verse, and it's played twice or 3 times. I think there's an intro time, and then the first verse, and then the second verse, and then it goes to the kind of like bridge, falling, or chorus, I guess, I don't know. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so that's the fallen part I went into there. So you're just going to play the D inversion that we were working on, which was the second to last chord that you were playing in the previous bit there, the verse. And then you go into the C inversion that we're playing. So D major inversion, C major inversion, and then it's just bouncing between the C and the G, which is just the same fingering, but then on the first and second string to the second and third string, but reverse that second and third string, first and second string, because this second and third string is the C chord, and then the first and second is G, so it's D, and that ends in settles on a G. Alright, so I'm falling. So C, excuse me, G, C. You might want to just practice going between the C and the G. So, falling. Okay. So that's the whole thing. At least as much as I'm going to teach. I don't think there's any other part. Yeah. Well, yeah, it just goes back in between that for a long time. Yeah, it's a really good song, though, and it's fun to play. Good for Valentine's Day. Not saying anyone should learn this for their significant other, but you should. It'd be very touching. I'm sure they'd love it. Alright, so it's just that. If you have any questions, post them. I'd like to clarify that I'm not a guitarist. I play piano, but this is something that I just thought I'd do for fun and see if I could pull it off. So let me know if there's any questions, and subscribe if you want guitar or piano tutorials. Probably more piano tutorials, to be honest, but we'll see. Thank you very much for watching. See ya.